In that time, I've been doing it predominantly alone. I've hired some freelance virtual assistants and copywriters and people along the way. And it always felt like it just didn't work out. It was either that they weren't fully committed, meaning that they were constantly like, they'd be great for a short bit of time and then they'd leave and something would happen. Or I just felt like I was struggling. I was spending so much time trying to find the right person. So my name is Echeverria. I'm the founder of Next Level Up CEO and the Easy Yes Method. And when I found Erin, how do I even begin? I have been running a successful multiple six-figure business for about 11 years. In that time, I've been doing it predominantly alone. I've hired some freelance virtual assistants and copywriters and people along the way. And it always felt like it just didn't work out. It was either that they weren't fully committed, meaning that they were constantly like, they'd be great for a short bit of time and then they'd leave and something would happen. Or I just felt like I was struggling. I was spending so much time trying to find the right person. So I had almost come to the conclusion that I was going to have to do this business fully by myself because it was so hard to find someone. So when I met Erin and she shared with me that she could help me find the perfect team member, my dream team member, I was hesitant to say the least. And I really kind of fought her on this. And I've told her that, I didn't want to get into constantly having to manage someone and train them and spend so much time only for them to leave a few months later or for me to feel like it just wasn't working out. So when we chatted, one of the biggest shifts for me was when she mentioned to me that I needed a full-time VA. I only work 15 hours in my business. So when she mentioned this to me, I literally laughed out loud and told her that there was no chance I needed a full-time VA, that I barely had I was working 15 hours a week and how could I use a full-time VA? When she broke this all down for me and showed me the opportunity in the fact that I wasn't seeing hiring a team member as the long-term effects and the scalability from it, and that I was only seeing it as like a band-aid solution to the tasks I had right now, it totally changed my business. So if you're anything like me and you have big plans for your business and you want to go really far in your business and you kind of go through this space and this process of thinking that you're just gonna have to hire people here and there for like things as they come up, I call this triaging, and that you're always gonna be chasing the next thing. When Erin, and I say this to my clients, so it's interesting that she sees it from the team perspective, that she said to me, what I really needed was a full-time VA who can not only take the tasks off of my plate right now that were taking up my time, but that I could actually leverage to scale my business. And so when she explained this to me, and I'll give the simplest of examples, she explained to me and said, well, Naz, right now, what's something you really want to be doing in your business that you're not doing because of time? And I said, well, I actually really want to explore doing TikToks or, learning certain things here or there, but I don't have the time to do that. And what she shared with me was that instead of me thinking of every growth opportunity I had going forward was on my shoulders, that I could actually have my virtual assistant take those things on. So a great way to explain this is that she said that I could actually have my virtual assistant go through a TikTok course or program to learn the strategy behind it, come back and have her take that whole thing on and have me really standing in as the visionary versus me doing all the heavy lifting of finding a course and figuring out what the strategy was and doing all of those pieces. It opened my eyes in the biggest way possible. So with that being said, fast forward, we found me a virtual assistant, my incredible virtual assistant, Julia. And first of all, I will tell you, the person that I brought on, Julia, is like just the most incredible person ever. And I don't just mean from like a business standpoint, but personality. Like I couldn't imagine having a better virtual assistant, and she matches me perfectly. We get along so well. She's so driven and so motivated, which was something I struggled so much with virtual assistants before, was that I could never find someone who joined my team who can match me at my pace and be really excited and like jump in. And that was one of the big shifts that getting a full-time virtual assistant I recognized, and after Erin explained to me, was that this person is fully committed. They're like bought into your business because this is their full-time gig, and they're buying into your business long-term. And so it's incredible to have someone who's actually like a partner in my business, who I get to share wins with and get really excited about and talk about future, because she's fully invested in my business just as much as I'm fully invested in her. So we brought Julia on, and Every single day, she blows my mind. The level of talent that she brings to the table, her level of detail, the way that she can kind of match me in the things that I'm great at, and then also match me in the things that she's not. Great conversations that we have. Like yesterday, we literally had a conversation about all the growth opportunities and how I see her growing in her position, but also growing as a person and looking for ways for us to do that. And I'm like literally developing a culture in my business. So I can't say this enough that Erin is freaking incredible, amazing, and she has absolutely changed how I do business and the amount of growth opportunities I have, where scaling to 7 figures in the next 6 months is easy. Like I have no concern whatsoever, and the possibilities are absolutely endless. So thank you, Erin. And if you're on the fence about working with her and having her help you with systems or team or any of that, I cannot recommend her enough in how much it will change your business and how much it will change your life, where now I can be fully removed and know that my team's got it handled. And it's just the most incredible feeling ever. So thank you, Erin. And for those of you watching, trust me, best decision you're going to make in your business.